February 24th, 1525. A cold mist hung over the fields outside the fortified city of Pavia in northern Italy. What began that morning would end the dreams of a king and reshape the balance of power in Europe. For years, the Italian wars had turned the peninsula into a battlefield for rival European powers. On one side stood the forces of Francis I of France, determined to claim dominance over northern Italy. On the other stood the army of the Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, defending imperial territory and influence. Pavia was the key. Whoever controlled it controlled the gateway to Italy. Francis I had besieged the city for months, confident that starvation and artillery would force surrender. His army, one of the finest in Europe, included heavily armored knights, Swiss mercenaries, and powerful artillery. Inside Pavia, imperial defenders held firm, waiting for relief forces marching south. On February 24th, those forces arrived. Under cover of darkness, imperial troops breached the walls of the park surrounding the French camp. Spanish arquebusiers, soldiers armed with early firearms, moved silently into position among the trees. German lanzknechts, professional mercenary pikemen, prepared to strike. At dawn, the trap was sprung. Gunfire shattered the morning silence. Arquebus shots echoed through the park, cutting down French cavalry. War horses panicked. Commanders struggled to form battle lines in the smoke and chaos. Francis I personally led a charge of French knights, hoping to crush the imperial infantry with sheer shock. For a moment, the charge broke through. But firearms had changed warfare. Spanish gunners targeted the armored cavalry at close range. Bullets pierced armor once thought invincible. Knights fell from their saddles. The elite of France cut down in the mud. Swiss mercenaries advanced in disciplined pike formations, colliding with German lanzknechts in brutal close combat. Pikes splintered. Swords and daggers flashed as formations broke apart. The fighting became savage, chaotic, and personal. Meanwhile, imperial forces encircled the French army piece by piece. By midday, the French army was collapsing. Surrounded and exhausted, Francis I of France continued fighting. He fought until his horse was killed beneath him. He was captured on the battlefield. This was a shocking event in European politics. Rarely had a reigning king been taken prisoner in open combat. Later, he would write to his mother, "All is lost, save honor." The Battle of Pavia marked the end of French dominance in Italy and confirmed the military superiority of firearms over medieval heavy cavalry. It also made Charles V the most powerful ruler in Europe, controlling vast territories from Spain to the Holy Roman Empire. The age of armored knights ruling the battlefield was over. Gunpowder had arrived, and warfare would never be the same. February 24th, 1525. A misty field. Gunfire replacing lances. A king led away as a prisoner. Tomorrow, another date. Another moment from the ancient world.